Welcome.
Welcome.
I have Bulldog,
on
today. Gonna help us out. We're gonna talk about a new card, Summoner, Waka, and see if I can hit champion. And we also have pack giveaway. For every 10 people a stream or the view, we'll be giving away a pack. All you have to do is type in hashtag giveaway. Looks like I need to set it up. So welcome, Bulldog.
Glad to be here. I'm excited today. Good to see if you can get champion and talk about this new card. I know the community's going crazy right now seeing the price, so it's going to be interesting.
What do you think about the price?
So the price. So if anybody hasn't seen it yet, the price is 500 vouchers and 5,000 SPS, which comes out to be a little less than $2,000 right now. Which is a little painful. As somebody that was planning on buying it, it's certainly a little painful. I'm not sure what I'm going to do personally. I bought 350 vouchers, hoping to have enough to get one, and I'm a little short. And I don't know. It's a lot of money, but when you compare it to the other max summoners out there, legendary summoners out there, that would make it. I mean, most of them that you can buy are well more than that. I do play at max level, so I would be able to use that. Somebody who's playing at bronze, silver, gold's kind of hard for them because they have to buy max level, even if they're not using it there. So that's going to be rough. But it's a little more expensive than I expected, but it's within the realm of what we were told. So I'm not too surprised.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for it to be a legendary and this promo card, I sort of expected it to be a little bit more expensive. 1,000 in the grand scheme of things is not that. 1,000 of them is not that much. A promo one time, I kind of expected more, but we'll see in the secondary. My thought is it might go up more than what the current price is, but we'll see.
Yeah, so there's a couple interesting things there because. I guess so. So first off, do we think it sells out immediately? I mean, 1,000 of them. Well, and we don't know what the price for the second 500 is going to be on wax. But if we assume that they were the same price, so 1,000 cards for $2,000 each. I mean, that's a $2 million market cap for that single card. Are we going to have $2 million worth spent on a single card? That is quite a bit.
It definitely is. It kind of pains me because these type of things are not for everyone. It's not going to have 50,000 cards available or some large amount, and not everyone's going to be able to play it. But I think it has a chance to bring more people into the community too. So that's always a good thing, and gets more exposure. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but.
Well, yeah, and a lot of people complain about the price, and yeah, you're not going to see this very much at the lower levels because there aren't individual copy or there aren't level 1s, level 2s available. So most people aren't going to necessarily come across it. It's actually going to be interesting to see on the secondary market how that looks because we don't have any cards that are only available max level, at least not that I know of. What's that going to do to the marketplace? Because that could be extremely interesting, and kind of see how that works out. But I think this is going to benefit everybody in the community because as you see, voucher prices are starting to rise again. Anything that increases the price of vouchers or increases the value of vouchers or value of SPS drives up the economy throughout the game. It will increase if SPS goes up. Then the rewards in bronze go up. I guess as long as you're bronze 2 and getting DEC, but everybody's rewards across the board go up. So anything that helps improve the economy is good for the game, even if the card itself is only for the whales.
That's true. I think that's about all I have to say about that. I want one. I probably won't get one, but we'll see afterwards. But let's get to some gameplay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Here I am. I'm at 3550, and I need to get it 3570, I believe, for champion, or 3700. I mean, I have a couple cards rented yesterday. Just to let you know, I probably went up like about 100 at most of these rating points, and I spent about 1,000 DEC for max legendary summoners. So it was not a good day for me. I wasted 1,000 DEC. So I'm going to try to do it without renting cards today.
Yeah, the price at the end of season for rentals just gets so insane, which is why I'm not playing today. I just rented my cards out, so enjoyed what was it, like 1,800 DEC or something for the last day of the season. So yeah, I just chilling back and watching everybody else play instead.
I think it's a smart way to go. It's not my way, but I think it's a smart way. You know what? Let's not do the harpy. So I have only 13 mana here. Trample, which makes me think that I should use. You know what? Dang it. The Sacred Unicorn here. If I can speed her up, slow them down, and add a couple 0 costs. That. My problem is I love to have a lot of mana, a high mana cap. I hate trying to figure out small ones. What do you do for like a 13 mana cap?
I mean, it's tough. I think maybe, well, this one's interesting because it's that opportunity as well. A lot of times I like to go with a ranged, a very cheap ranged life team. Throw in your oh my goodness, the 2 mana. Jeez, of course I'm losing the Pelcor Conjurer. Throw it up there as a tank.
That's a good one.
Use some archers in the back. So hey, the unicorn worked. That is a card that I don't use near enough. I used to use that card all the time, and then I've kind of oh, I don't use life too much in general anyways. Usually when it's higher, in these higher battles, I tend to shy away from life. I don't know. It's kind of one of my worst splinters.
I also agree that unicorn I don't use as much. I use the shield bearer is just a really awesome tank with taunt. It has a lot of healing, a lot of repair. There are definitely situations where, like, actually right now my rentals are still sticking around. Looks like I have a little bit more time left, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. Back to basics, I hate it. I hate back to basics. I have all these cards, I have all these great abilities, and nothing's gonna work.
Oh yeah, absolutely understandable. But hey, it's a good thing you've got that Jotun, because I feel like Jotun is really good in back to basics. And especially now, because one of the ways to counter it, sometimes I'll run Deep Swimmer here a lot of times, because everybody goes Jotun in back to basics if you've got enough mana. But well, water's banned, so you don't even have to worry about the counter right now.
Yeah, see, I don't normally have a Jotun. So I'm gonna take advantage of him since I spent the heck of, I forget, 400, 500 DC for him, something, 300.
Sounds about right. Yeah, he is insane. I don't have a max one myself. I have 8 BCX, and actually I've been trying to, with the prices the way they are right now. Like, I've been looking at the market and thinking, hey, if I sell off that 8 BCX, I can actually buy a max one because it's so much cheaper. So yeah. I put a few on the market, seeing if I could sell some, but there's not much liquidity right now for these expensive untamed or beta cards or anything like that. And I think everybody's a little bit worried that, okay, we've got these new legendary summoners that are going to come out. They don't want to spend $600 buying a Jotun, and then, okay, well, turns out I'd be better off buying these cheaper summoners, even if they're not necessarily, don't have power creep or anything like that. Just would be a better value for a lot of people.
I totally agree. That's what I did. I don't know if you know much about my journey, but I was playing about a year ago, and I had level 3, all the max summoners, and it took me 3-4 months to get up to diamond, and then I wanted to max them out, and that's when the game became popular, and so I couldn't afford to to max everything out, so I only have a max kitty. That's all I left, and I sold all the other ones. I sold my level 3 Yodin, my level 3 llama, all of them, and I bought a bunch of DEC. Well, I mean, I sold them for DEC, and the price went, is now a quarter of the price of what it was on the DEC. So it would have been better value if I would have held the cards. But I ended up buying 1,000 packs of the Chaos Legion, so
hey, there you go.
Worked out. Got a couple wins here. You're a good luck charm.
You got to get that. You get that win streak going, and the rating starts to pile in. Get the extra rating when you're on a win streak. It's nice.
That's what I'm hoping for. I get 20 extra chests. Again, it's not worth the 1,000 DEC that I.
Maybe, you never know.
It could be. It could be. If I got a couple packs, I would say it'd be worth it. I'll take a couple packs for 1,000 DEC.
I remember back when I first started, I was big into playing the market, which I don't do near as much anymore because the bots have kind of taken over and it's hard to compete with the bots in the market. But no, I used to play the market a lot, and I was so excited when I was buying Jodens for like $30 off of bids and selling them for 50. And yeah, I was so excited, like, yeah, I'm making $20, seeing some great return here flipping these Jodens. And then it's like, well, if I just kept all the Jodens, I'd have a lot more than $20 right now. But no, I bet I did that 10 or 15 times. And who knows? I don't know where that money went to. I may have used that money to buy other cards that also skyrocketed. So who knows? But it's kind of painful knowing how many $50 Jodens I sold.
It definitely is. I remember I was making spreadsheets and I was like, man, land is still out. How many should I buy? Can I buy this or that? And now I wish I would have done things so much differently. If I could have, oh my goodness, I only bought 10 plots. Only 10 plots. You have tracks, man.
Oh yeah, 3 tracks. I don't know. Every game I saw all these land prices just skyrocketing, and I was like, hey, I feel like I'm seeing land in all these other games that's jumping up 100 times from its original sale value. That the games are crap compared to Splinterlands. So I was like, I think this game's got a lot more potential than those others. So I took all my earnings from AMC. I was an AMC stockholder before it blew up, and that's actually I made about $15,000 on AMC stock, and took it and said, okay, I'm gonna spend half of it in Splinterlands. So I spent $2,000 on Untamed packs and $5,000 on land. And
huge return on that.
my biggest regret is not spending all $15,000, only spending half of it. It's like, why didn't I go all in?
It is good lots of times to think that way, although sometimes it doesn't work out for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I mean, honestly, it was kind of a crazy decision to even spend half of it, but
it definitely worked out.
I like it
here.
I say I like that Lord of Darkness up there. I've got an Alpha Max Lord of Darkness, and that's my baby.
I sold my level 3 Lord of Darkness. Almost every card I had that was over 1,000 I sold.
I actually just kind of got lucky that I ended up with an Alpha. I went to go buy a Max version because I liked it so much. And the Alpha was cheaper than the Beta. So somebody just happened to be throwing an Alpha out there. I think to buy it in Beta, I was going to have to buy like 1 BCX at a time or something like that. And it just so happened somebody listed a Max Alpha that was cheaper than buying up all the level 1 Betas. So I was like, yeah, okay. I'll take an Alpha. And that card's worked out.
Yeah, that's a good one. I still kept the Corrupted Pegasus, but yeah, I now I rent my Lord of Darkness. it's been really good to me.
I'm the opposite. I have to rent the Pegasus. I only have a Lord of Darkness. I want to buy a Pegasus, but man, there's so many cards like beta cards and stuff popping up. My goal is to get a max level Untamed or modern set, I should say, modern set, or at least every card that I want to use.
Yeah.
And I did get distracted with the Angel of Light the other day. That was $600. But all these good beta deals keep popping up. And like I'm trying to save up to buy these Untamed cards to max out my Yod, to max out my Llama, Lobsterdamus. There's a bunch of cards that I use in Untamed or Dice that I'm trying to get, and then I keep getting sidetracked by all these other deals. I guess I saw Pegasus pop up the other day, and it's like, oh, I want Pegasus. It's like, no, it's not a modern card. Wait, let's finish your modern deck first.
Squirrel.
And yes, exactly. No doubt.
It happens to me all the time. I hate these long waits. I don't know if the opponent's still making his deck, or is it just the fact that we only have an hour or two left of the season?
Well, yeah, I get impatient. Usually I get distracted by chat and I'm talking to people, and I'm always the one submitting at the last second.
It happens to me a bunch. I've on my stream, I've gone past 0 a couple times. If you go like 1 or 2 seconds and then hurry up and hit battle, it'll still work usually.
Oh yeah, I've learned that you've got about 10 seconds after that timer hits 0. There's a pretty significant amount of time, and I go past it all the time. Those chats yelling at me.
How well do you read chat while you're playing? Because I'm terrible at it.
I've gotten a lot better. It just depends. Like I said, I'll get into things and get distracted. Generally, I'm pretty good about it. But then there's times where, okay, I accidentally got something up on the wrong screen, or something happened with OBS or something. That happens occasionally. I hit the wrong button on my stream deck and I'm on the wrong thing, and that's the time when I don't check chat for 5 minutes and I'm here doing battles and talking to people, and everybody's like, we can't see your screen, yelling at me, and I've got no idea.
Harclaw is so great in this situation, especially with Dr. Blight now out and as popular.
Yes.
Oh man, Harclaw, he just, you're not going to do anything to him. I'm still going to get the deals.
That's always one of my debates is, do I use the Lord of Darkness Corrupted Pegasus combo, or do I use the Harclaw Pegasus combo? And I mean, both have their benefits, but it's so nice. That immunity is so nice. You don't have to worry about affliction, so you're guaranteed to get that heal in. It's always frustrating when you go up against a Mimosa Mirror match or Dr. Blight or something like that, and okay, I've got my Corrupted Pegasus, but it can't heal, so that's what it was there for, was to heal, and now it can't even do that. So it's I mean, we were talking in the Discord or earlier this morning, wondering what abilities will be on the new summoners, and immunity was one that we kind of liked. Having an immunity summoner seemed like an interesting one.
That sounds like a direct counter to Waka.
That is true. I don't know. I'm not.
Is it only immunity on your tank or your whole team?
Oh, it'd be the whole team. Too powerful?
I would think so.
But I mean, at other times you're gonna have time. I mean, you have times if you don't have a lot of debuffs out there that the immunity doesn't do much.
I don't know the exact number, but probably a third of all the abilities is to debuff your opponent, and you're throwing them all out the window. That is rough.
It'd be rough, but I mean, you've got Yoden that gives everybody blast. I mean, that's rough too. I mean, there are some powerful summoners out there.
Yes, but blast. I mean, in those situations, lots of times when you're playing a Yoden, you think that the Yoden might be coming, and so I like to play this kind of double tank, put a taunt in the back, and play in the front, and then trying to spread that out. And that's how I beat the Jotun last time. Is they were spreading damage in my front and the back, and I could take out a card at a time and finish them off. That's immunity. A third of my cards are not, abilities, I guess, aren't usable, I guess, or I don't know. We'll have to see. Lots of times it's hard to guess how the meta is going to change or how.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even in testing, it can be hard because like when we were testing the Chaos Legion cards, recharge looked like it was way overpowered. So they nerfed recharge, and now everybody hates it. Nobody uses recharge. So like it looked like that was so powerful.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of recharge myself, but maybe I'm just not playing it right.
I'm not a fan of recharge, yet I think I have like a 100% win rate with Uriel.
Really?
I've only used him like 6 or 7 times, but every time we bust him out on stream, he gets a win. I probably have lost at some point, but I can't remember. Can't remember losing with him.
That's pretty good. Here's another Jotun. Let's see if my spreading the damage is going to help. The problem always for me spreading out the damage is who do I put next to my back taunt? In this case, Dark Hana. Because they're going to go down first, probably. I love the fact that I have Void, I have Reflect, I even have a Scavenger. So I'll keep on gaining health for a while, but at some point go down. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to win this one. I really like this new Jin Murat. It's a great combo with Lord of Darkness because he puts the stun and then I do the knockout.
That is true. I haven't really used that combo a whole lot.
Dang it.
Needed some retaliates in there.
Definitely. He I've seen him. I've had just him on the field before, and he'll take out 4 or 5 other, cards. With that retaliate, he's a beast when it's working.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've had the matches that are always interesting. There is, I'll run that death team, and go up against a sneak heavy team, and a lot of times, particularly if it's not necessarily high mana, I'm not able to get some beefier cards in the back, so the sneak just goes through my back line really quick. But then they get up to Lord of Darkness, and he's enraged with that retaliate, and it'll be like 1 versus 5 and 1 versus whatever at the end.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, how many retaliates is he going to get? Because he can just one shot everybody if he gets enough of them. And it can get exciting.
Low mana again, I hate. If I can, the Skeletal Warrior is actually pretty good for 2 mana, 5 armor. Got shield, undead archer. You got the affliction and the shatter. I can make a pretty, not a great, but I can make a pretty good undead or death team. I guess not undead, but
I have a bad habit of spamming the redemption team with Dr. Blight and basically decreasing everybody's health or using Ouster in there and getting a bunch of Reflect. I'll put that Amplify in there. You decrease everybody's health and put in Reflect and Amplify, and if there's magic damage on the other side, it's just like one. Like you take down all their health, and then they're getting 3 magic damage back at them, and they don't have a chance.
I'm going against the Lord of Darkness here. Oh man!
Got to find that poison.
Poison, exactly. Oh no! No! Okay.
Oh, there's the one poison.
I'm only doing 1 damage too with him.
Yeah.
Oh man. I was doing so good. What happened?
Needed that poison 1 turn sooner.
Now I got 2 in a row I'm losing. I'm going backwards. Just so everyone knows, hashtag giveaway in the chat on Twitch. And you'll be entered in for a chance at a Chaos Legion pack. I'll give away a pack for every 10 viewers. So just type in #giveaway.
Have you posted in the Discord, the main Discord?
You know, I didn't.
We'll go do that real quick.
Okay.
You say chaos giveaway and people flood in. All right, so let me go post real quick. We'll see if we can get people over here.
Well, thank you. It'll mean
we're having fun. Gotta follow my own rules though. Put them in the right spots.
You got your moderator role now too, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've finally signed on. I am now full-time with Splinterlands.
So you got rid of your full-time job and you got a new one.
Yeah, it was. It's been an interesting last several months. Here, let me put this in chat here, and then we can get into that.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm assuming that's what it is. My screen right now is not working out too good. My computer's been overloaded for some reason. I should have restarted it before the stream. I started late today because I was having a problem with the stream. Okay, just because I have a little bit of time. Blast. I definitely like to split up the damage between the front and the back, so I have a tank in the back, or a taunt, with Prismatic Energy. Both of them have a Void and Reflect. So if they're hitting me with magic damage, you know, I'm reducing the damage with Void and reflecting it back. Oh, going against a life team, and they're doing the same. But not maxed out, so he doesn't have range reflect, which I don't have that anyways. But they do have some magic that I'm going to be reflecting back to them.
All right, I posted in the Discord. We'll see if we can get some more people coming in here.
Yeah, right now I only have 11 viewers, and those are rookie numbers. I know you can pump that up.
It just depends. I've been going back. I started a separate. I changed how I do my live streams, so I started a separate channel, and I'm kind of spreading out, sending my live streams everywhere to both YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, all that type of thing. So the numbers have been a lot lower, so it's kind of like going back to the beginning a little bit. So, but hopefully we get everything for everybody boosted up quickly, and we'll have Splinterlands TV.
Yes.
Hopefully getting everybody some extra views.
Thanks a lot for helping out with that. We hope to be on here soon, I hope. 24-hour Splinterlands.
I don't know the exact details on that. I'm not running the logistics there, but yeah, I'm excited to see how that turns out and see what we can do there.
Do you let the games go all the way, or do you hit the skip to results when you?
I very commonly hit the skip to results button. It is not uncommon for me to get frustrated, hit the skip to results button, and then end up winning the match. It's like, whoa, what happened? We got to go back and replay this. It's like, oh, this one's over. I lost. Skip. Oh, wait, I won.
I have done that a number of times too. Not on stream though, but I've done that and had to go back, replay it. What the heck happened here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Earthquake. Life is one of my better. Life or Earth, I think, are my best flying teams.
I think I typically run like with this much mana. A lot of times I would use an Earth team. Got several archers in there. A lot of times I use Renin. I've got several archers that have snare, which I really like. Got some flying archers. Although anymore with Earth, I've been really liking the combo with Grunz and sticking slip spawn in the back to tank so Grun doesn't die that soon. I've fallen in love with that team just a little bit. It's done okay as far as effectiveness, but I just enjoy like putting a couple inspires in there, loading Grund up with a ton of damage, and then just letting him go to work. It's so much fun.
It is fun. And I don't remember where I watched this. I wonder if it was with you. That orc, I can't think of his name.
Yep. Orc Sergeant has that.
I wonder
Inspire.
if I got that from you. Because Inspire, he can be faster, he can reach, he can take out the armor of the front line, and then you hit with the Grud.
Yep.
Okay, that was from you. Because I saw it somewhere, I'm like, that's great. And I have like a level 4 or 5 orc. I'm like, I got to boost him up.
Oh yeah, I use him. I'll use Brownie sometimes if I'm trying to be a little cheaper on mana, because he gives +1 speed, +1 attack. So it really helps. Because yeah, you give Grund +1 attack, it's like you're giving him +2 attack because he attacks twice. So
exactly,
very nice.
I forgot where I saw that. I really like that. That's why I like watching a lot of YouTubers, a lot of different people, finding out what they like. And it's like that is great. I'm going to add that to mine.
Oh yeah, there's so many different strategies out there, and you watch different people, and they play completely different teams, even if they've got the same cards. And there's a lot of different things you can do.
I hate the waiting. Waiting! Come on, man.
It's yeah, that's probably what people are saying to me on the other side usually. As I spend the first minute making my team just talking to chat about some random thing that
I wish
who knows what it's about.
While you're doing this, I wish there was like this little side chat you could have with your opponent. You know, maybe put some emojis in there too. Like, what are you doing? Hurry up!
I know those are things that have been discussed, and it's like, do we really want to add that in there? Are we gonna have productive conversations between people if we add a chat like that? And
you could do it with just preset messages, I think. I'll take a free victory.
Hey, take the win. But you know, it would be cool to talk to your opponent, but at the same time, it's like half the people are just going to use it for inappropriate reasons.
Yes, they
will. Or it's like, hey, I'm 20 points away from champion. I'll give you 50 DEC if you just let me win.
That's why I think predetermined messages you could have. You could click on, hurry up, let's go, good job, or whatever. Maybe some, different emojis. But yeah, predetermined ones, pre-picked. Because it'll just turn into Xbox chat where a bunch of people are calling their mothers something. And
so you want the Nintendo chat instead of the Xbox
chat. Instead of the NC-17 or whatever it is, yeah. See, my normal problem is I don't have maxed almost any summoners except for Death and Dragon, so that's what I usually have to go with is Kitty, which is I own the Kitty. I kept her, so that was the only Untamed that I kept.
Spamming Death reminds me of back in my silver gold days when, like, I had the only gold quality cards I had was like the Lord of Darkness Corrupted Pegasus combo. So it just got spammed nonstop. It was like, okay, I don't care if you know what's coming. Here it is. See if you can beat it. If you can, you probably got better cards than I do anyways. So
Onyx Sentinel is a really good. It's kind of like a cheaper Lord A, but I like it a lot. I used to have a Lord A too. I've actually had 2 in my day. I sold them because they were so expensive.
Oh yeah, I've got both, and it's. I kind of rotate depending on what I'm expecting on the other side, because one has Reflect and one has Return Fire, right? And that's basically the only difference.
Yes,
I think
so.
Arianthus has 1 more health, maybe, so he does have a little bit more health. But so a lot of times is guessing which one's coming, and if I'm running Ouster and I've got that Magic Reflect already, then I'll go with Onyx. And it's nice having like this. Anytime you can get a card up front that has all 3, Reflect, Return Fire, and Thorns, it's very nice. It's like no matter how you damage it, it's coming back at you.
Yeah.
I like to do that with a Lobsterdamus as well. I'll run Deep Swimmer with Lobsterdamus, and that's a nice tank that I like.
I think he's really good. I never spent the money for him, but I hate running into him.
Deep Swimmer or Lobsterdamus?
Lobsterdamus.
Lobsterdamus, yeah. He's one that I rent. One of the few cards I rent. That I really want to buy. I really want to get that card. I want to get to the point where I don't have to rent anything anymore, and that's tough.
Yes. That's why I stopped renting all my summoners. So that's why I don't have hardly any maxed out ones. Dang. This is
Gotta rent all my cards out at the end of the season, so it'll pay for my llama and Jotun rentals for the rest of the season.
Yeah. That's what I should be doing. I should not be playing. I think I've gone up about 50.
Hey, that's a quarter of the way
50 points.
How much time do we got? We still got time.
This is not going to be a 3-hour stream. I got to pack.
I didn't necessarily mean on the stream. I was more on the season. We got 2 hours left.
Oh man. Okay, so heavy hitters, knockout. I want to do some stuns. That's what I'm thinking. I hate odds and evens out. What are your good stun cards? Because I'm usually blanking here.
Good stun. I mean, well, Dragon Jumper. A lot of times I'm kind of going the opposite way though.
Okay.
I'll use Harklaw up front because everybody's trying to get that stun in. So I'll put Harklaw up front who can't be stunned.
Okay.
I do like to do that. Although it just depends. Lord of Darkness has his stun, so he's more offensive, and that can be a good combo. But you've also I'll use. Why am I blanking on the name?
Dang it.
Oh, like is it odds? Is that what I'm? Sorry.
Yeah, odds out.
Pay attention. You've got the 5-mana range card. Oh my goodness, what is it? In Death.
Let's see.
Why am I drawing a blank?
Soulstorm?
Yes.
Soulstorm?
That's
have a level though. It's only level 3.
He's got a quick stun, so that one's nice.
Yeah, that reminds me of the fire, that pixie one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I hate that Spark Pixie.
I heard you talking yesterday about it always going off for you. Thanks for the follow.
The Spark Pixie is the death of me. But the Deliham, I'm sorry, I just butchered your name. Is asking how the tournament was yesterday. The tournament went great. ZergingGamer, you were what, 1 round away from qualifying?
Yeah, I think I failed in the 3rd or 4th round. Hopefully today on your stream I'll be able to knock it out.
Yeah, you made it fairly far, but just a little short. So yeah, we've got 2 more days. 3 more days. 3 more days. That's at 5 p.m. tonight, so a little over 4 hours from now we'll have the next round. So yeah, I'm excited. It's fun to host tournaments.
That's another one where you have to. It helps to read a lot. You're gonna have to look at your, and I don't do that enough. I'm terrible at looking at my chat, so yeah. I need to do better.
It's kind of nice hosting a stream where I don't have to think quite as much about strategy or anything like that. Just a little more relaxed, watching the battles, talking to people in chat.
I was on Luke's tournament last Friday, I think, and I noticed that I hadn't submitted in my teams. And so while I'm on with him, I'm like, hurry, submit a team. He's asking me questions like, huh? Oh,
I've done some streams where I've been in the tournament playing at the same time, and yeah, you're going back and forth, and it's also because you also don't know when your opponent's going to start the stream or start their battle too. So you go in, and then you're just waiting there, and then you get distracted talking to chat. And you flip back. It's like, oh crap! I've got 30 seconds left. I gotta hurry up.
Weak Magic Lost Legendaries. The Rise of the Commons. Oof. For the Rise of the Commons, I usually like Life.
The Shield Bearer is a nice tank and so I a lot of times I'll try to go with a magic heavy team a lot of times in commons because you see so many people run Life and run that Shield Bearer. But there's a lot of the best Magic cards, or at least the Magic cards I have are legendaries or epics.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I have a terrible fire team. I don't have Yoden either, so I guess I have no reason to push
Oh,
it.
the Yodin, did it just expire?
Yep, it expired during the stream. I rented it during yesterday's stream, so it's gone now. Here, I think I'll do that. I need some triage for the back. Looks like I'm going live here.
Yeah, those taunting tanks are definitely nice. Unfortunately, a lot of the triage is a legendary card.
Yeah.
I do really like when it's, so this is commons only, when you have no legendaries, so you can use the epics. I love the Grun Slip Spawn team as well, because the only legendary card I use in there is Mycelia, who's really good, but replaceable if there's no legendaries.
Yeah, it's usually I think I forget about Earth too much. I think, you know, my favorite's Death. I mean, you and I have a lot in common about what we like. and I have like, okay, life is good if I want this or that. You know, if I lose my legendaries, I want that. And Earth is just never my like go-to on any rule set, I don't think.
No, I didn't use, well, I've got Renin, so I do use Earth a little more there. I don't know, I've got a handful of go-to teams that I kind of rotate through. I mean, in Magic, a lot of times I rent Valnamore because I love that Magic water team. Then I also like to run either a sneak or an opportunity team with either Kelia or with Deep Swimmer, depending on how much mana I have. So those are kind of the two teams I rotate through in the water splinter. Fire, if I've got a Jotun rental, I mean, I'll use Jotun, but other than that, I don't really like fire that well.
Equalizer.
Just I don't have the cards. Oh, Equalizer, yes. I do need to go get I need to go get those exploding rats too. But by the time modern format gets here, because I've got my dwarf, my exploding dwarf. He's gonna go away in modern format though. I need the exploding rats to take his place.
They're good, and I'll use them if it's also like sneak or opportunity.
Yeah.
But if it's not equalizer, they go down too quickly.
Oh yeah.
It's rare that you get an equalizer and a sneak or opportunity.
Huh.
I just don't use them because I have the dwarf. I also have the rats, but I just almost never use them.
Yeah, I definitely like exploding dwarf better. And I don't have exploding rats even leveled up at all. But once a modern format gets here and I can't use that dwarf anymore, I feel like I'm gonna want those exploding rats in there.
Yes. Here, when we have up close and personal and opportunity, I love this Vigilator. That is an awesome card for this. It's really hard to find a situation. It's a really niche card, but in those situations, it is killer.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You can use both to attack. A lot of times where you have melee only, I really love the Kraken. It just destroys melee cards.
The Kraken. Which one is that?
The taunt in water.
Oh, okay. The big beast, like 12 mana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. He's very expensive, but he has demoralize, so he decreases melee damage by 1, and then he has retaliate and taunt. So you have to go through him. And when all the cards are melee out there, you're gonna decrease their damage. Oh, he's got enraged too. So he decreases your damage, and he gets enraged, and he just goes around bopping everybody. And a lot of times I'll just spam a bunch of demoralized cards. So I'll use the Kraken, and a bunch of other demoralized cards, even if they can't attack. And it's just like you can't do any damage, and you're gonna do crack. You're gonna do 1 damage against the Kraken, and then he's just gonna smoke you back.
I only have him at level 3. That is my problem with him. What is it? Retaliate's the last one, so I don't get that. So I don't use him a whole lot because of that.
I can't remember when he gets which ability.
I don't think mine has Retaliate. That's why I'm thinking that.
Mildan says Disintegrator is awesome in melee only, and that is true. He's another card that has that Demoralize. So he's one I'll throw in there with a crack. And even like I said, even if he can't attack, if we don't have opportunity or anything like that with it, just decreasing that damage by 1 is so nice.
In this kind of situation, with the kitty, having Phase and Void, this is a really Jin Oceanus. He's a pretty good tank or off tank.
That we were talking about abilities. We were interested in the new summoners having. Phase has been the one I've been campaigning for. I want to see a Phase summoner.
I like it, but see, it's also kind of a niche because if the opposing team doesn't have any magic,
right?
It's kind of like an Ulster or something else. It's like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm using melee or range, but in the rule sets where you don't have, you know, melee or range, it'll be a lot better. I kind of like that idea.
Or if they go a card with True Strike or use Kitty where everybody has True Strike, it absolutely wipes out anything with dodge. But I love some of those like with Almo, with Oceanus. I love throwing Kitty or throwing some speed in there, throwing some blind in there, and just letting them dodge forever. Especially, I love it when you have the Enrage rule set too, when they get that extra speed.
Yeah. Put some rust out there, I guess. You know what? Who cares about rust? Oh, what am I gonna do? I gotta oppress. No, too expensive. No. Terrible decisions were made. Terrible. No, this is why I can't look at chat too. I wasn't even looking at chat here, and I can't keep track. I want do-overs. I'm like, let's do that again. It's funny, we got a partial mirror match here. I need Affliction to land. Yes. Poison, Affliction.
Get them both. That's nice.
That's so he has 2 healers. So I'm getting beat up though. But I get the heal here. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Yeah. Okay. It's looking like I'm gonna lose now.
So you couldn't get the big dodge in there.
I don't think. Did mine dodge at all? Like that phase?
You had Axemaster missed a few, but other than that, you didn't get many dodges in there.
Can Dr. Blight win this for me? Scavenge gave him a lot of health.
You just need to.
Come on.
Couldn't land that poison or affliction.
Poison.
All you need to do. There you go.
But he's got to heal on himself.
Hey.
Oh, come on. Oh no. It's because of the close range. Oh, no. Come on, man. I need 80 more points. This is the last. If I get another win, I'm going to keep going until I get a loss. And then I'll give away a Chaos Pack after my next loss.
You got 2 hours left in the season. Counting down.
Type in # giveaway in the chat to enter to win a Chaos Legion pack. Reverse
Mil-
speed and opportunity.
Mildan agrees with you that an immunity summoner would be a little overpowered.
Okay, good. I got someone who agree with. I don't. Thank you for the follow. Who am I gonna use? I don't have anything maxed without hurting myself with speed. Okay, here I go. This is actually a pretty good summoner too. With quicks, he's not as powerful because he was a dragon that was Little League capable, but he's still pretty good. Oh, Little League. Who do I have that's good in Little League? I used to have a good rented Little League fire team.
I like to run the water. Well, you've got opportunity here, so I mean this would be different. But there's the water sneak team. A lot of those 4/3 mana sneak cards are really nice, but it's kind of a shame because something like sneak hurts you when you have an opportunity rule set because sneak trumps opportunity. I wish it was the other way around. I think opportunity should trump sneak. Opportunity is better than sneak. It should come first.
It is better. Straight up damage.
I know, even though it's got sneak, that Coral Wraith is nice with the with that rust. Since a lot of times that's how people try to protect their opportunity cards is with some extra armor.
That is true. Yeah, opportunity don't help the opportunity monster here.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said.
Stun. That's 3 damage. Got a stun. Is there anything else? The mermaid healer. I heard you were looking for her.
I was, yeah. Well, I noticed there was one that was only like what, $300 something for a maxed out one. And I was like, wow, that's the cheapest I've seen in a long time. It was a pretty good deal, but I've held back so far. I don't know if she's still there or not.
I looked at her after I saw you talk about her, and she was at that point. But yeah, I don't know about now.
Yeah, I've got to stop just looking at the market. Like I just enjoy looking at the market so much and seeing what's out there, but I need to save up more.
See, I don't think there's
he's a nice opportunity card.
Okay, I guess the Chaos Legion pack giveaways now. It's my loss.
That's a perfect rule set for Grum. Wow, opportunity reverse speed with Jotun. He's a beast right there.
Yeah, and I have him, and I didn't even think about him. But you got to not put him in the front.
Right, right.
Type in #giveaway.
Warner's mind, I agree. He said he starts every day by checking the summoner prices like it's the stock market.
That's not too bad if you're keeping track and you're knowing, or use there's that website that tracks that too. You can track all the prices for the
yeah. But no, it's like I've been trying to stay off Twitter more because I just get distracted with Twitter and go down worthless rabbit holes and so it's like okay, I've been staying off Twitter a little more, but then I just replace it by checking Splinterlands prices instead. Like when you're kind of trying to fill time or procrastinate or bored or whatever it is. It's like it's a habit. Just break out your phone. Oh, how much is Jotun going for right now?
Yeah, that's not good either. We only have 15 people. There's 19 viewers. If I can get one more viewer, I'm gonna give away 2 packs. Make sure everyone's entered. #giveaway. #giveaway. Anyone else? Opportunity for the rando. All right, got another one. Changing to 16 now. Final question, Bulldog.
All right.
Do you think there will be another promo card in the next 2 or 3 months? Especially if that has to do with another person, big name, celebrity, rapper, or whatever. You think we're going to get another one?
I would, and I feel like it's important to say I have no inside info here, one way or another. I know of nothing. I would guess yes, but I mean that's a guess. I don't really know. I would not feel confident one way or the other.
I just saw today that there was some rapper who said they made more money on NFTs than they made in his music career. Although I've never heard the person, I've never heard of Waka either. But I think it's picking up, popularity among artists, singers, whatever. That this is a way that they can, make some money.
Well, and I have no idea how the money's being distributed. But okay, so we said these are basically going to be sold for about $2 million. What percent goes to Waka? Like, I don't know how these deals. I wouldn't even know what a normal percent is, but like how much work is Waka actually doing on his ends to collect this paycheck, whatever it is? Like, I mean, that seems like if you're somebody that's got celebrity status that can just use your name for this for things like that. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer. That's a huge paycheck to collect.
I'm hoping it wasn't just that. There's a lot of celebrities that if you would have paid them $10,000, $50,000, they would put their name on something, and a bunch of that's happened a lot, and especially in crypto on these crap coins. But I'm hoping that he wanted to be involved. That he is someone who isn't just gonna tweet once about it and forget about it. I'm hoping he's someone that's engaged. I don't know if he likes the game, plays the game, but hopefully, he's into NFTs. Maybe he's into NFT gaming. Maybe this will be a longer term deal, and that's what I'm hoping at least. This is
certainly. And again, I don't know anything about the percent cut that he gets, or even if it is a percent cut, or how it works, or what all he has to do or is planning on doing on his ends. But I mean, just from a celebrity status, it makes complete sense to get things in here like this. And I hope we see some different ones. I'd like to see ones that are more accessible for new players as well. But I know sometimes that's a hard sale too, because if you're a celebrity, you don't want your card to have 1 million copies where everybody can have it, and it's a 4-cent card. I mean, you want it to be rare and exclusive and one of the best cards in the game and that type of thing. So no, I don't know all the ins and outs of these deals, but I mean, it makes sense for everybody involved, because it's a paycheck for the celebrity. It's money for Splinterlands. It's promotion for Splinterlands. So why go spend $1 million in marketing when you can instead get marketing by selling a car? Like, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. So we'll see how it goes and what the community reception is. I was very surprised at how many people were so against this because it's a whale card. We'll see.
Yep, we'll see. Okay, I think it's time now. I think we've waited long enough. We have 20 people on, 20 viewers, so I'm going to give away 2 Chaos Legion packs. So let's draw some names. All right. Congratulations. All right. And let's do this again. I'm going to accept that one. I'm going to need your in-game name. Wow, that was quick. I didn't have to say anything. People know what to do. Congratulations. We got I'm not sure how to say the first name in a Sharut.
Sharut is the one that is now very glad that I went on my rants, so that we took a little extra time and got a second chaos pack.
That's definitely useful. Just watch me daily. I'm on around this time, and I give away usually 1, sometimes more Chaos Legion packs. So if you want some packs, give me a follow, watch. First one is going out.
Oh yeah, we know everybody loves their chaos packs and giveaways.
Who doesn't?
So like you have the system where you type the giveaway in the chat. So that's why when I have my stream's done a little bit different, where it chooses from active people in the chat.
Okay.
But just all throughout the stream, you'll see people typing giveaway or enter or raffle or whatever it is. Even if there's no giveaway going on at the time, but it's like people are just randomly joining, typing this stuff. It's like, no, that's not doing anything. I wonder what you're here for.
Do they go to stream doing that?
I don't follow them close enough, but it wouldn't surprise me. There's probably bots that just spam giveaway in every Splinterlands chat.
Well, thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. Thanks, Bulldog, for coming on. Watching me not make my champion, and helping me out and talking to me.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's fun. I love doing this type of thing. I plan to be doing a lot more. So going around to your streams, to all the streamers that are participating in the Splinterlands TV once you guys get up and going. So you'll see me all over the place. So it's gonna be fun.
It will be. Thanks a lot. And see you guys tomorrow.